How would you rate your energy levels out of 10 on a daily basis? Do you feel like no matter how long you sleep, you always wake up tired? Are you dragging yourself through each day, barely able to get to the things you need to get done? Fatigue is the new illness of the 21st century, and I'm sure some of you just know how absolutely crippling it can be. So many of us are visiting our doctors only to be sent back out the door with a blood work that doesn't reveal anything abnormal, just a clean bill of health and a belief that it all must be in our head. At least that's what we're told. But let me tell you something that just may change your life. Chronic fatigue is not normal. So for all of us who have been pushing ourselves through each day thinking that being so tired is just a normal part of life, this video is for you. So fatigue can be described as the lack of energy and motivation, physical or mental. Now, if you want to optimize your energy levels and find a permanent solution to fatigue, the key lies in determining the root causes. Let's start with the obvious ones. Number one is a lack of quality sleep. Maybe you're struggling with insomnia, or maybe you just have a really bad sleep routine. Perhaps you're distracted by Instagram or TikTok before bed, or perhaps you're often waking up during the night just to go to the toilet. This is obviously going to impact your energy levels the next day. So keep your eye out for a future video where I'm going to talk about strategies to improve your sleep. Number two is low iron. Maybe it's as simple a solution as iron supplementation or increasing your intake of iron-rich foods. This is where blood work can show an abnormality, and trust me, getting your iron levels back up can make all the difference. So if you haven't got your iron levels checked yet, it's probably worth asking your doctor. Number three is poor eating habits. It could be not getting enough nutrients from your food, which can happen if you're eating the standard Western diet of refined carbohydrates and little fruit and vegetables. Maybe you're not getting enough protein and your blood sugar levels are fluctuating. Try eating a balanced diet of nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables and a palm-sized portion of plant-based proteins such as tofu, legumes, and nuts and seeds at every meal, and healthy whole grains and fats. There's also a range of reasons for your fatigue that are not so obvious, and having a health practitioner that can take your case history and do the appropriate testing can help you identify what they are. Number four is food intolerances. On top of the reasons why people are so tired is from the foods that they are reacting to. So if you are intolerant to certain foods, this can damage your gut wall, cause what we call leaky gut, and therefore enable food, proteins, toxins, bacteria, and other inflammatory compounds to reach the bloodstream and cause an immune response, leading to body-wide inflammation and fatigue. Other common symptoms you may feel if you have a food intolerance also include constipation, bloating, skin rashes, and headaches. So if this sounds like you, it's worth doing what we call an IgG food intolerance test or an elimination diet to identify what those foods are. Number five is dysbiosis. Another gut-derived cause of fatigue is dysbiosis, which is a fancy word to describe an imbalance of bacteria in your gut. Having too many pathogenic bacteria and not enough of the good guys can also cause this leaky gut picture and lead to that inflammatory immune response. Number six is stress. This could either be psychological stress or environmental stress, such as heavy metals, pesticides, and other toxins. These stresses can stimulate the release of pro-inflammatory chemicals and lead to leaky gut, leaky brain, and systemic inflammation. This can affect neural messages from being passed as fast and can cause both physical and mental fatigue. Number seven is mitochondrial dysfunction. One of the primary causes of fatigue is mitochondrial dysfunction. The mitochondria provide our energy on a cellular level, and when they're not functioning optimally, our cell's energy production is slow, leading to symptoms of fatigue. Number eight is HPA axis dysfunction. Well, what the heck is HPA axis, you may ask? Well, it stands for hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, and it's the system in our body responsible for dealing with stress. So if you've been in a state of high stress for a while, this system, which has been responding by switching to our sympathetic state, which is our fight or flight response, can eventually kind of give up. It gets tired of pumping out our stress hormones such as cortisol or adrenaline, which help us fight or flee from the stressor, and instead it goes into a state which can be called adrenal fatigue. Adrenal fatigue is the common term used for burnout, which is most associated with both physical and mental fatigue. Thyroid dysfunction. Usually this is a case of low thyroid function known as hypothyroidism, and the autoimmune version is called Hashimoto's thyroiditis. The hallmark symptoms are weight gain, constipation, feeling cold all the time, and of course fatigue. Number 10 is infection. The final item in this list is infection, and this could either be a viral, bacterial, or fungal infection. Infections can sap your energy as your body is busy focusing its energies and resources on fighting the pathogen. Sometimes the cause of the infection is obvious, like a flu that it's going around, or perhaps candida, also known as thrush, but often testing can really come in handy here. And of course, there are many more causes of fatigue, such as hormonal imbalance, medication side effects, insulin resistance, or a disease such as fibromyalgia. But these are the common top 10 reasons that your energy is maybe not where it should be. Well, that's enough from me. I would love to hear from you, so please share in the comments how energy, or a lack thereof, affects your life and stops you from doing the things you love. And please like and share this information so we can help more people like you who believe their lack of energy may be just a normal part of life. Last but not least, if you want to learn more about how to address one of the major causes of fatigue and food intolerances, check out this video here.